I'm Paul Carroll. I'm the editor-in-chief of InsuranceThoughtLeadership.com. I'm here today with Jeff Pettegrew. So tell me a little bit about your take on the driverless cars.
Well, the first thing about driverless cars is that it will dramatically decrease injuries. As an example, it's expected that 95% of the injuries resulting from auto accidents will be reduced with driverless cars. Keep in mind that 35,000 people a year die in auto accidents. Now, if we could cut that back 95%, that's profound. For life insurers, for insurance companies, with respect to property damage as well and liability coverage. In addition to that, the efficiency is incredible. Right now, freeways, for instance, are only about 5% efficient. If driverless cars are using roadways with short clearances, then we're going to have a situation where we can actually use smaller roadways or narrower roadways and turn roadways back to pedestrian use or other kinds of uses. The other thing which is kind of interesting is that 100 years ago in Cleveland, Ohio, in fact it was August 5th, 1914, the first traffic light was installed. Now we have millions of traffic lights. Interestingly enough, has that really helped us with respect to circulation? No. We have traffic jams and backups, people running red lights. Well, driverless cars don't run red lights. Driverless cars don't speed. What does that tell you about law enforcement? What does it tell you about accidents that are derived from those sorts of things? What about DUIs? DUIs are a serious problem for us in the U.S. There would be no DUIs if you're not operating the vehicle. So as you go on with the concept of a driverless vehicle, you start to see the implications from the standpoint of all kinds of areas of insurance: liability insurance, auto insurance. You're not the carrier. You're not buying the insurance any longer. It's the owner of the vehicle, right. And basically you're riding in that vehicle. So as you can see, as we explore that concept, then I think we're going to be able to work with insurers to say it's a whole new world. It's a whole new ball game. And how it's delivered, that is to say the insurance piece, is going to have to be re-engineered.
As I've talked to people about the driverless car, there's one reasonably senior guy in the insurance world who raised, I think, an intriguing possibility. We could head toward a world of what he called all perils insurance. So instead of having workers' comp and all these different things that would cover you depending on how you were injured, you would just have a Jeff Pettegrew policy that would cover everything. Do you think we can get that far?
That makes so much sense, because right now, one of the biggest problems we have, whether it's a flood, whether it's a natural disaster, or whether it's some other man-made disaster, is that when you go back to insurance policy, you find it's not covered, or there's a high deductible. Why not use technology that's available today to put all of your information, including everything that you own as an example, all your driver information, into the cloud, into a website that has that information, and then allow an insurer or insurers to be able to provide you a basket of coverage, which would say, we will cover you sort of cradle to grave, whether it's on auto accidents, whether it's health insurance, whatever it might be. I think the world of insurance has to go in that direction,